Hey, hey, what's going on? I heard that it's like Lionsgate, um, Lionsgate portal, and I was gonna say congrats. So happy Lionsgate's portal something. Yeah, I'm not even going to I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I just want to honor different people's basically like holidays. So it's the new moon, and new moon brings in new opportunities, which is amazing and excellent. And I just wanted to come up on here because I did a video earlier today, and it was the announcement of a spoof that I'm doing. And I was at the park, went outside, did things that seemed very Leo energy. Wanted to I mean, Leos are a fire sign, and I am a fire sign, heavy fire sign placements. And I wanted to just kind of embrace a lot of that energy. And by doing so, I'm decked out right now. I'm like bright colors, but earlier today, I lavished myself just a bit. And by lavished myself, it just meant like I bought myself some cocoa, had myself had myself some takeout, and uh, enjoy some pieces of chocolate, which I actually have here right now with me. And yeah, it's the simple things. I'm very uh, growing up. Uh, I appreciate a lot of the simple things because my grandmother helped keep me humble. Like seeing a lot of abuse, and then that one person to just kind of be like so amazing. It kept me humble, for a very, very, very long time, and I still carry that with me today. And I just it's little things, so I appreciate the little things. And today was just I was in a really bright energy, and I'm still in bright energy. In fact, as you can see, I'm wearing like a little bit of yellow on my eyes, a little bit of gold here. You know, I'm not a makeup guru, but I just wanted to look pretty today, particularly for this video because I want to talk about my earlier video, which is the Richard Pryor vibes. And Richard Pryor is like one of my favorite old school comedians. Actually I'm gonna say like favorite, but he's like a really well known comedian that I actually enjoy listening to some of his stand up comedy. So earlier today, I was listening to the collective messages and like listening. So like I heard what you're saying, heard what you guys were saying and recommending, and it resonated with something that I had listened to before in regards to a Maya Angelou quote. And Maya Angelou is also a fellow fire sign. And it says, I wrote it down. It's like, if you don't like something, change it. And if you can't change it, change your attitude. And I was just like, you know what? I can do that. Like, I think I have done that in some regards to some extent because, sometimes people just, when they take an inch, they take a mile. So, but I can do that for a limited time if somebody, abuses that power, because then I just have to leave. I can change my attitude about it until I'm in a safer spot or a safer environment. So, again, your messages resonated with something that I used to practice when I was younger and something that I heard when I was younger. So I was just like, yeah, like definitely that seems to be my circumstance. Everybody has been super supportive lately. And yes, I know you guys were saying like, oh, you need to be like, more visible. Look at here. Okay. I'm as visible and open as can be. Sometimes a lot of people say that I'm too open and too visible, but like if I don't want to be sensitive about something, then I don't want to be sensitive about something because I feel like with my sensitivity, it does two things. One, I swear, even if like I cry nowadays because of like gratefulness, um, God's love. So when I hear church music, I'm crying like a bitch. So like a lot of times when it depends on what song it is, I cry, cry, cry because I'm just grateful of like God's love and just the love that the things that He's done for me, and I cry because of just people's genuine kindness because I'm just like yo, it is so rare if you have been like through a lot of shit and you're just a person who just gives, gives, gives. It's not for you to give in order to give anything, but it's to give because, maybe this person has been in this shitty situation or shittier situation than you have. So you want to give to somebody like a stranger because inside your mental, you're just like, bitch, I really hope this makes you feel valuable because honey, life is crazy. Like, yo, I always put myself in I always put myself like snap back into reality because I always know that it can like my life can be worse and somebody can have it worse than me. At the same time, I'm appreciative and grateful for what God has pulled me through. And it's just like I think it's my duty to kind of like pass on the not the love, but the love that's like the symbol of God or like over like what he would share with other people, or at the very least, the kind of kindness that my grandmother would give to other people. So ugh, feelings. Sorry, not the feelings though, but like yeah, I don't like getting into my feelings because like I'm telling you, narcissists take that shit in the head. Like they just like to see people cry, and I'm just like, oh, okay, you're crazy, weird. So, and I'm a weirdo, but I'm not weird, creepy. Like that's just anyway. So yeah, but I just wanted to come up on here and say thank you guys because I listen. You feel me? Like I think it's nice to just kind of have an exchange of minds, and even when somebody suggests something that I don't agree with, I'm just like sometimes just so I can be like, yeah, I knew this wasn't gonna work, but I'm not gonna tell you that. I'd be like, I'll find it. I'll try it. Just, just for shits and giggles. I'm like, what, fine. Nowadays I'm just like, no, I know better and I don't want to I've stepped into a place in my life where I'm just like, no, let me walk in accordance to what my goals are and what I need to do in order to. I'm sorry, I went outside in the park and something bit me. Like it literally took a nice little chunk out of me, and I'm just like, oh, bastard. Like, yo, it's horrible. Um, so I want to live in accordance to exactly what it is that I'm going for and achieving, and as it's being a message to my future self and to flowers that I hope that you guys have that you could feel like follow the same, and uh, to the collective and to the people out there who I listen to. I just wanted to let you know, like, hey, yeah, I agree with you. So my cat is just like really going to town, you know. She's really going to town right now, and it's just like okay. So for with me scratching and then her going, it's like I apologize in advance. Um, so yeah, Lionsgate portal, huh? I really thought it was like something. I don't know. I thought it was sexual. Wait, why am I whispering? But I thought it was sexual. And it was either that or yeah, it was yeah. I thought it was something like that because I mean, come on, like cat portal. Thought it was symbolic for something kinky. So, and either that or I was playfully saying it was either like that or a Six Flag saving or something like that or a Six Flag promo. Because they have a safari. But no, it's not. It has to do with the new moon and all that jazz, which is awesome. So yay to everybody that is celebrating right now. This is sign language for applause. I hope it's still the sign language for applause. I heard that this ASL has changed. So that's disappointing from well, I don't know that much anymore. Like I used to know a lot when I was a kid. I'm rambling right now. So yeah, but I just wanted to come up on here and to say hey to everybody. Plus, I wanted to say that if it's still time, for you to hit them all, this is obviously not a paid situation, but I have literally been saving my life, my skin with this right here for people who have like acne and like blackheads for like cysts and stuff like that because you see how my skin is well actually I have on some makeup but like you see like my skin is flat now. Before I had like those really bad bumps because of the earlier situation. I still have it on here, but it's like gone down tremendously. And today I'm going to try this 24 karat gold mask by Peter Thomas Roth, which is excellent. I know the pumpkin one is nice. The only reason why I'm telling you that, guys, this is because Leo season is about treating yourself, and I thought that this would make me feel like a nice little, you know, this would make me feel like Midas or very preppy. Not only that, this thing was only like $20, which is amazing considering that these things literally, I crap you not, this thing's cost like $50, I think, per jar. So yeah, okay, I'm just gonna stop now. So yeah. Yeah, so how's life? Today has been like, actually pretty good. I've been happy and just doing a lot of creative stuff. I've been having like this very vibrant creative energy. Um, and it's it's like it went up a notch. Several notches actually. So what else? Yeah, again, the spoof. There's definitely like Richard Pryor vibes with the spoof because again, I thought that he was a really funny comedian. And if I have to change my attitude, I feel like instead of being about, grief about the situation, because it is a sad situation. However, at the same time, as I said before, like I can't stay stuck in sadness. I do have to protect myself in the ways that I need to when it comes to my situation, but I can't be stuck in sadness. It might, I will not, I will not feel bad about myself if I ever have to have those flashbacks and I do get sad. Like, hold on, if I'm reminded of like this situation that I'm in, I won't I won't beat myself down, but like, okay, now I'm upset because I'm upset, which I have every right to be. I mean, people who are oppressed or, in a situation is just yeah, yeah. But anyway, according to you guys said that, abundance is coming, freedom is coming, and I never wanna like I don't want to dismiss any of that. Praying it to the Lord, trying to, speak it into existence, but I also am I become more of a realist instead of an idealist. So, eventually, one of you bitches better give me a hug. Cause like, oh my goodness, if there's for some freaking freedom, like absolute freedom, and people are like finally being like talking to me in the community. Ah, it's a long time coming because I'm just talking to myself. So it's like, ah. All right. So anyway, um, yeah, so I mean, I'm changing it in which ways that I can, which is basically, going back to school, which is kind of tough now because now classes just seem to be more like on campus. I'm just like, you bastards. And on campus and also early in the morning. I'm just like and only like the really hard, annoying class. That shit is just, like, annoying. The harder classes are the ones that are like online. So I'm just like, if you just don't want me to go to school, then why don't you just say it? Like, because I have some other things that I really want to work on for the rest of the year, but I'm just gonna roll up my sleeves and just do it. So, yeah. You ever had that moment where you just need to complain first and you just do it? I'm right there. It's a short complaint. It's like, fine. So anyway, I mean, I don't do that all the time, but I'm just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, just doing more activities. Oh, my little buttercup. She's so cute. So yeah, the spoof that I have in mind is I don't want to do that often. I don't want to have a spoof about, people's negative comments. I just want to just try something different and utilize the advice that the collective and I are agreeing with when it's just about like, just can't change it and change your attitude. I'm just like, look, I mean, I see something as a negative, but I'm transmuting it into creativity. And it's funny, the scene from Parks and Rec. Please go look at it because I think that it'll give you a chuckle. Like that was actually a good show. It had its moments. Yeah. So I think it's about it. I'm probably gonna have me like a couple more pieces of chocolates. Oh my goodness. So my name means the Holy Grail. And well, excuse me, I was named after the Holy Grail. And Uh, and there is a piece of chocolate that's literally named the Holy Grail. So I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta have this. I've gotta have this piece of chocolate, and I'm going to make sweet love to it tonight. I mean, obviously not literally. I'm just gonna take it piece by piece, baby. And there's also something called, what is it? I got pretty ones. One's called the Holy Grail. Another one's has like lavender honey, which sounds beautiful. There's Romeo and Juliet peanut butter bomb. Peanut butter bomb, which I'm hoping has like a really nice gush explosion ganache of like peanut butter because I love peanut butter and chocolate. Oh my goodness. Is it warm in here? Just kidding. Honestly, because food has been the only thing right now that's been turning me on. It's like, oh my god, salivating. La, la, la. Oh, plus, gosh, I recorded something today. So yeah, I recorded my activities today, and I'm hoping that I can get in the habit of doing that more often. So that's why I also wanted to come on here. Like I'm like, "Dang, ah, thought you guys would be proud because I mean I'm proud of myself, so I just wanted to share that with you. I mean whether or not people are gonna hate or not like that, but I'm proud of myself for making that decision, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. And I'm hoping that flowers that you can do something that you enjoy because that also just kind of help changes the attitude. It doesn't dismiss exactly the pain that you're going through. It doesn't. So I don't want to be like, okay, we're just going to totally forget about exactly the bullshit that you're enduring. I'm just saying that, while you're waiting in line, that's a really uncomfortable place and a really uncomfortable environment. Why not just look at your phone? I'm using that as an example, like as a what do you call it? As a metaphor. I'm using it as a metaphor. Like, while you're waiting in line to get on the ride and you're just tired, beaten down by the heat, crowded, you know, why don't we just look at the phone, do something that we enjoy, find something that we enjoy, and just kind of do it in the meantime. And, and still work on what it is that we can do to get ourselves out of that environment because, yeah, literally, this shit sucks, man. Every day, I think it'd be pretty selfish for me to just, finish this if there's ever an opportunity, and I prayed for it, for me to get out of it, that no one else gets into it. I mean, so duh, that's why I have these videos. So, but you could believe me or not, but I wrote about passives who might get into the situation, and I just really hope not. And if you happen to find yourself in any narcissistic opportunity at all, period, then I just really pray for you because it just really sucks. So yeah, I'm starting to write more in my journal, and I don't know whether you believe me or not. Like I wrote about you guys, and like I, f- I f- I'm afraid about what the future could be for people because it's really messed up. Like yeah, so that's what I put down. So yeah, I had the book somewhere that was just like, okay, I have some other things in there too, and I'm not going to share that with you. So yeah, just take my word for it. I wrote about you guys, and I hope that you guys are doing well. Um, so I have some chocolates, these little lavender honey things. Oh my goodness! And I think the red one is called the Romeo and Juliet one, and this one's the peanut butter bomb. And I don't know what the other ones are. That's why I like buying a bunch of chocolate. Like when you get those chocolates with those holiday chocolates, and you don't know what the flavor is, so you have to look at that map. I love those. Like they need to make more of them, but more exciting and like with better deliciousness. Maybe even like a chocolate peach one, like a chocolate peach Bellini or something like that. I'm just saying. It'd be nice. Something Oof. I love food too much. But you honestly need to look out for people who love food like too much because that means that they actually have good opinions about like where to eat and stuff like that. Because like okay, if somebody like really loves food, then you're like, oh yeah, like try this place. Like it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And if they cook too, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So, all right. Um, Again, I don't know where this energy came from me. I've literally been like this all day. I mean, I appreciate the highs. I respect my lows. You know, as humans, we have to live with the ups and downs, brights and darks. But hopefully, we can outshine or outnumber the dark with the light. So yeah, not trying to be corny or anything like that. In fact, I'm kind of not really thinking. I'm literally still thinking about food. Okay. I mean, look, this may look misleading though, but I am chubby. So I am chunky. I am truly, truly a bumblebee. Okay. Fluffy as hell. And I don't care. And to an extent, like I do want to eat. I mean, I am eating, slightly healthier, but it's just like, yeah, I I am chunky. And I've learned to have it work for me in certain places. So I will eventually, do some workouts here and there. Speaking of which, I owe you guys. Well, I don't owe you guys, but I'm supposed to be sharing the little bathing suit video. So yes, you guys will be seeing that. All right. I keep saying I'm gonna go, so I am gonna go. I just wanted to explain about what the video entail and how my day went. It's pretty eventful. Went out into the nature, just treating myself a little bit, and feel really creative. And again, we can find comedy in our despair, because that's what comedy is. I look back, like, you kind of sit back and you're just like, wait a minute, comedy is literally about people's like lives. A lot of times about people's lives, and just that's relatable, and just makes fun. So, and I think that's okay to an extent. Like, you don't want somebody to make you the complete ass of jokes all the time, because then that's when narcissism creeps in, or just like a superiority complex creeps in, and you don't want that. Like, you don't want to be somebody's court gesture. So, but it's always good and healthy for you to laugh at yourself, and that's something that I just do naturally. So, hey, uh, yeah. So I'm not making light of the situation, and or human trafficking or just being abused. It's just, I'm trying to. I don't know. It's like a Dave Chappelle kind of Richard Pryor kind of situation at the moment, though. But it's just, it's not right, and it's not okay. I'm not gonna Whitney Houston. I'm not gonna be like, it's not right, but it's okay. No, no, no. It's never okay. This is never okay. It's not right. It's not okay. But I will make it anyway. um, and I am just in my moments where I cannot be defeated by people's selfishness and crossing the boundaries. So as we are on this journey, it is a struggle every day with people just really taking advantage. But whenever I come up on here, I don't want you to think, no, see me, because you'll never think that. When I come up on here, I always want to give thanks and grace um, to first the Lord, and also for you guys, because I'm grateful. So yeah. Ugh. Feelings. Okay, all right, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. I'm gonna eat my chocolate and I'm gonna be happy. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Okay. Bye. Oh, this is good.